And we got bananas in chat. We're doing a live stream. Sir Thanks a Lot is here with the bananas. So is Spooky Dokie. Luke G184. Betty Bank Daddy. Callum Fights. Let's see. Sorry, the names are moving very fast. Tech West. Pyroburnium. Crash. Kestrel. Kestrel? Am I saying it right? Fralacop. And Kaki. Thank you so much for the bananas. They're going so fast I'm not going to read anymore. Okay? If you want the bananas to be read out, stop turning up for the live streams. Jeez. Oh, I always look forward to this. It's live stream time. So we had a pre-stream subscription. Catkin63 resubscribed 2 months in a row saying, X, you are such an awesome builder. Your worst is worlds better than my best. Love watching you. Thanks so much for the kind message. I appreciate the encouragement there, because I always say I'm not a builder, but I still don't think I'm a builder. I just put a lot of time into trying to make it look good, you know. So thank you for the nice message. By the way, pre-stream music today was Eminem, The Ringer. Eminem's got a new record out. I can't believe it. I woke up today, opened the phone, got the notification, bought the record, and spent the day listening to it. It is really, really great. If you were disappointed by Revival, this is a very different record. There is like a lot to unpack. It is very lyrical. It is all over the place with topicality and drama, and it's just a crazy record. I mean, I'm not going to say it's like a great record. I feel like I need to listen to it a lot more, but I'm having fun with it. So for any fans out there, he dropped it without any prior notification, no promotion, just out of the blue, here's a new record. And the album cover, it looks like Licensed to Ill. Well, it is. It's a tribute to Licensed to Ill by the Beastie Boys, which is really cool. Nick Zacharias says that music was not family friendly. Yeah, I mean, it's Eminem, right? What do you expect? Let's... Oh, wait, no, I don't need these. I don't need any of this. We're going to start off the stream in this area. Up top, we have a whole bunch of sand and stuff, and we need to get rid of it. And right, what do I want for that? I guess I could do with some torches. That'll be useful. Then I want some cha-cha saplings, because I need to get crazy amounts of cha-cha at the moment. So let's go and grab a stack of those. Probably going to need some bones and dirt to go with it. These will do for now, and a bit of dirt. And what am I not getting? Something from the toolbox. Sponge. There should be more of that around here. I need something else as well. I need some fuel. I laughed when Doc M scammed you with 77 diamonds, says Con Manager. Well, you say scammed. I got the trident in the end, right? I mean, that worked out, I think. Spangleboo says pretends to didn't miss the banana throwing. It's quite alright. You can throw bananas whenever you like, Spangle. Whenever you like. I've kind of grown out of Eminem. I used to like him a lot in high school, but not so much anymore, says Jupedia. I've never grown out of his music. I mean... Okay, let's go down here. Some of it isn't as relevant, perhaps, and relatable, but here's the thing with me, like, I don't ever want to grow out of anything I've ever liked, right? Unless there's like a really good reason, like, I used to like banging my head into the wall, you know? When I was a child. No, that's not a real thing. You know, some things have a good reason to grow out of. But for me, with music, it's all love. Like, I can listen to some music from my childhood and know that there are things in this music that I just wouldn't really enjoy today, right? Like, especially when it comes to mature things, or immature things, to word it correctly, I guess. But I'd rather hold on to it. So I've always held on to those, like, old things that I listen to. And Eminem would be one. I'll never let go of, like, the joy of Eminem's music. Never want to. Yeah, that doesn't work for everyone, though. Some people just, you know, you grow out of it, Oh, that didn't go... Okay, there we go. Awesome. Yeah. Right, I don't know where I'm going with that. What did you think of Revival, says Dylan? Not impressed, and I have barely listened to it since it's come out. I did a blog. I have a music blog if you want to know my thoughts in detail on that record. When I listened to it at the time, then there's a blog for you. But as of right now, you know, like it's different. After the record's out of your head for a year, your opinion just becomes, if you can't really remember much about it. I mean, I just remember there being not a lot to like on that record. So yeah, this is our fate. We're gonna be tearing down this that we have built up so far, I guess. This is our fate for the live stream. Going to be working on all of this. And I also got a little bit, not much of a story, just letting you know what I've been up to, because I went to a gig last night. An amazing gig. Apolistis Man says, the rap gods and the Minecraft Godfather. Oh, you're too kind saying that, jeez. Too kind. Are you a big fan of rap, says Vortex Mind. I am. So let's not get it twisted. Today's live stream is going to be a discussion about music. I am just so in the headspace to talk about music after last night. Oh my goodness me. How long have you been there? You're a fast-moving creeper. Oh, jeez. Dodging and weaving, are you? Right, let's take care of that sucker. Yeah, today's will be a music stream. You know, if you're not into that, I'm sorry. I need to talk today, you know. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of rap music. Like, the first sort of music I got into was heavy metal and hip-hop, NWA and Metallica. And then when I discovered that, bands like Limp Bizkit and Eminem were huge. And like it was that rap metal MTV era. And then my whole inventory changes around when I click it. I've had loads of weird inventory issues over the years on this server, so I don't know if that's exclusively 1.13. Why have you not reviewed Burzum yet, says Kalinka. Great question. Great question. I mean, that guy's music is unbelievably, like, huge for me. That I seriously listen to so much of his music. And I haven't really, I still revisit it every now and then, but I haven't really, like, got my head right back into it. I'll write about it when I'm, like, fully back in that place again, you know? Like, whenever I go and write about stuff that I'm not currently listening to, it will be because, like, I've had a kick and I wanted to get back into it again. Hey X, how did you get into Eminem, says Com Manager. Like I said a second ago, you know, started getting interested in rap music through NWA and Tupac and stuff like that, and Eminem was huge at the time. You know, he'd just brought out the Slim Shady LP. MTV was playing, oh, let's see, what was it? Guilty Conscience and My Name Is, like, around the clock. He was like unavoidable if you didn't have MTV. See, things are different today. Back then, MTV was like this big music industry corporate giant, and if they backed an artist, that artist could be huge. One of the bands I always thought got as big as they did because of MTV is Limp Bizkit. They got a lot of rotation from MTV, and I think a lot of their fan base came from MTV, you know. But it's not like that anymore. Right, I'm going to drink some coffee. The reason that I have coffee, it's a mocha, if you're wondering, is because I am exhausted. I went to a gig last night and it absolutely wore me out. Are you also into new rap? People don't really like it, but there are some good new artists out there like Logic, Jonah Lucas, XXXTension, etc., says Vortex Mind. Well, Logic I would personally classify as more of a old school, well, let's, oh geez, what eras are we talking about? We're not talking about 80s. He's more of a 90s, noughties rapper who can do some of these new styles and sounds as well. I'm a fan of the new rap stuff. I like the some of the more auto-tuney, Migos, triplet flows type stuff as well. I'm not into this like rap has to be something or hip hop has to be something, metal has to be something. It happened with metal, like when deathcore happened in the metal scene, like the purists get angry and they get frustrated and like this new music isn't metal, and it's the saddest thing. Like, if something's happening, go and enjoy it. Go and participate. Go check it out, see it, listen to music, enjoy it. If it's not quite the same as the old stuff, don't worry about it, because the old stuff is still there. I'm not into that at all. Eminem's new record has got some absolutely fantastic disses at the Migos and other stuff, and it's all entertaining for me, but I can't take him seriously. Like, I can't see how you can get angry at someone doing, you know, getting on a microphone and just coming at it from a different angle. That's what that person once did to another group of people, right? Like, I mean, I don't know if it was quite like this, but there would have been some people when Eminem and, you know, the 90s sound and they all started rapping that way. There would have been some people thinking, oh no, you still got to do it the old school way, the hip hop, you don't stop, you know, Rapper's Delight, that kind of flow. Randomosity Gaming says, sort of like dubstep. Everyone hated it. I actually enjoy some of it still. I think the point I was making is... Oh, jeez, just felt... Well, okay, we're down here now. The point I was making is if there's like a new wave of dubstep, right? And then people start moaning, going, this isn't like the old stuff, this isn't dubstep. That's what I'm talking about. Which is interesting because dubstep was a thing before it became a different thing. Which... some of you out there will know what I'm talking about. I hear the drums echoing tonight. What's this? I think someone's posting lyrics or a poem in the chat. Dubstep was good before it went mainstream, says Pice Vanna. Well, it was different as well. It was quite a different sound before Skrillex came along and sort of, yeah, kind of probably innovated it past the point of it being called the same thing, but it kept the name. But yeah, I'm not an expert on that stuff. Like, I have researched and like, because I'm the sort of person that goes into Wiki. And it's like, oh, what's this thing? What's this thing here? House. Oh, what's this, you know, Chicago house. What's this? And then I go and listen to a little bit of everything and try and understand, like, what all these music scenes are and, like, who influenced who and how the sounds have evolved. Like, I try and get a grasp of stuff. And then some stuff you get really into, like metal. I know a lot about metal and all its different subgenres, but other sounds, not so much. Anyway, I'm having a little waffle. Let's do some noises in the ear because I'm really well and truly behind. Soulrect has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Peeps, if you didn't know, you can use Amazon Prime to subscribe to someone on Twitch. Doesn't have to be me. You can be whoever you like. So thank you to all the Prime subscribers. Nick Zacharis, Mr. K, subscribing with Amazon Prime as well. Also, Grect8, thank you for your subscriptions. Ice Cream Ghost and the J Red Baron have both resubscribed. Thank you ever so much for your resubscribing 2 and 4 months respectively. Greatly appreciated. Kinky Cat 1 is here subscribing. I Love Cats is throwing bits at me doing noises and I'm missing him. I'm so sorry. Saying I'm typing with my nose because my hands have fallen off. Now I literally pictured someone putting their nose into a keyboard when you said that. Cats, thank you so much for the bits. I apologise for being so behind on the noises in the ear. We have more bits from Kinky Cat 1 saying hi everyone. Welcome Kinky Cat. And also Joseon54 saying good morning. Good morning to you, sir. It's evening for me, or sort of early evening, I guess. Where's my food at? I need to eat. There we go. We also have Todd M resubscribing for 2 months in a row. M-Star, Marky J 53 and Tweedledee Dum subscribing with the Amazon Prime. Thank you to all of you for your subscriptions and support here on the channel. It's greatly appreciated. And I hope that everyone is enjoying the stream. To all the peeps in chat mentioning Grian and his guinea pig thing, we did something together. It didn't quite work out how I wanted it to, which is really unfortunate. Oh yeah, I had something really funny to do with Grian, and it just didn't quite play out how I would have liked it. I think he's going to show you in his video. Depending on how my recording goes tomorrow, because I'm recording with Tango. It may or may not be in my episodes, but if you don't see it, you can go over there to his channel. Randomosity Gaming says, Prog Metal. From Dream Theater to Into Eternity, Prog Metal is astounding. I really like Prog Metal, but I also love Prog Rock. I was, as a child, brought up on Genesis. I thought I would have cleared that out all the way down there. So I've always had like a fondness for the progressive sound. I Love Cat says, I can literally feel my finger muscles after that guitar jam. That's good, man. You're going to heal and they're going to grow back stronger. And you'll be able to play faster and better. I'm not doing great with the guitar anymore. I think season 6 has taken me aback a bit with the new sort of amount of time I've got to put into playing. I mean, I say I've got to, like I enjoy it, of course. I just struggled to keep my rhythm going with the guitar, and I just don't want to stress it. Like if I'm really struggling, I'm going to make things more stressful for me if I try and be regimented and organised in making sure I practice a lot. I think sometimes you just got to be smart and realise, hey, this thing isn't working right now, so let's not go crazy with it. I still play like every couple of days, and I just focus on playing songs now for fun. I don't go through my list of like songs that I'm practicing and try and do drills or anything like that. I'm just chilling, you know. What is he doing? Says Redo Twitch. I'm clearing an ocean monument. Some things should be self-explanatory, you know. But if you've never seen an activity like this before, then it's not going to be, is it? So we're basically building a perimeter around a ocean monument to build a farm in the middle of it. And I always love doing this. This is like just a nice activity in Minecraft. And there's probably like more efficient... Nembomb's probably going to message me with a more efficient way that I should be getting rid of this sand. I know it. But, but like, sometimes I just like doing things in a particular way and enjoying it. And with ocean monuments, it doesn't ever really seem to matter what I do. I've always enjoyed just the act of clearing out the ocean monument, you know. What we could do with is a little end chest to put all this sand we're getting in. I play trumpet and bass, says G Direct. That's awesome, dude. I've never learned to play like a wind instrument apart from a saxophone. I played, you know, like picked it up, played it, figured out, you know, how you play notes on it. The breathing technique's kind of difficult, but myself, I've always played guitar, drums, and keyboards. And one day I'll play all three again. Oh man, that's some tasty coffee. I need this coffee. I've already had one today. I need another one because I'm exhausted, peeps. Right, let's get through the noises in the ear. Cat Pap has just subscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you ever so much. Load Nikon has resubscribed for 12 months in a row. That's a goldie face in chat. Look out for Load Nikon with the goldie face. And Claire Bear Jewel. And also XX Henry XX1 subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you ever so much. Greatly appreciating your support here on the channel. Don't over-caffeinate yourself, says Denku. This will be my last for the day, man. Yeah, not a good idea to over-caffeinate, for sure. I just need it to keep me going, really, because... bit frazzled from yesterday. Fralacop says, didn't you say last stream coffee was bad for you? Yeah, having a lot of caffeine in your diet isn't good for you. Now, I like to have caffeine or like a coffee drink available for when I need it, because it's got an application, right? It's unhealthy, but it's got an application. If you're feeling drowsy, tired, you need to stay awake, a coffee can help. And so if you have a coffee every now and then, it's really not too much of a big deal, right? Problem is, I went and brought a load of these little sachets, and they got an expiry date, and I hate throwing things away. Dude, we can't be standing out here if there's going to be mobs around. Pesky spider be gone. Let's go sleep the night away. Coffee isn't as bad for you as kafefe. Oh... Coffee is healthy, says Jutterman. I mean, you know, what have you heard? What's the research on it? What have you heard people say about it? Because I've done a lot of research about caffeine and diet, and it's one of like my passions, I guess, is trying to be healthy and live healthy. And the consensus is pretty much out that caffeine is, you know, not great to have a lot of it in your body. It's addictive. It's technically a drug, and there are side effects. And so, you know, use it with application is, I guess, my personal philosophy for when I drink it. And right now there are two applications. One is that I don't like throwing things away, and I've got some sachets lying around which I'm not going to buy again. The other one is that I am genuinely quite tired and really need it to perk me up. So, let's grab some rockets, take to the skies, and come down with the sponges and clear some water. Oh yeah, and actually we'll do these two sections. So yeah, last night I went to see a band, an amazing band. So, you know, I love music. You hear me waffle on about it a lot. This stream is a music stream. It's going to be our topic for pretty much the whole thing, I guess, maybe, until people get mad and tell me to talk about something else. And so yeah, there's this band that have been pretty much the most exciting band I've heard of recent memory in the last decade, let's say, and they're called Death Grips, and you might have heard of them before. Highly recommend to anyone who's a fan of extreme, loud, aggressive music to go and check out this band. I've seen them twice before live, and as I get older, my energy for like moshing and the kind of drive to like jump in the crazy part of the crowd is admittedly slowing down. I mean, it's part of getting old, unfortunately. And so there's not so many bands that I have like that kind of energy to get riled up and go down the front for. But this band is one of them, and I've been waiting for this gig. It was actually I haven't been waiting that long, because it was announced probably a month or two before they then played the show. Some gigs are like announced 6 months in advance. These guys just out of nowhere, they're like, right, we're doing a gig in London. And Tom says, anyone drink coffee before workouts? That's seriously not a smart idea. I wanted to stay on topic there, but yeah, you should really read about what caffeine does to your body, because yeah, having that right before a workout, not a smart idea. Okay, right, now we're out of there, we're going to go do the one next to it. So anyway, for this gig, I get to go down the front, and I loved it. It was absolutely heaving. The crowd was swaying, there were mosh pits everywhere. Yeah, I love it. I love those kind of shows. You just lose yourself in the music. It's like you're not even a person anymore. You're just enjoying the music, and it was crazy. But something happened which I wanted to talk about, because I do get very conscience concerned perhaps about talking about moshing and like how much fun I have with it. Because I'm a big guy, right? I can stay on my feet. I think I have a keen sense of balance. I rarely fall over in a crowd. And you see people get hurt. I've been hurt at these shows. I cracked a rib at Slayer, and that hurt a lot. But for the most part, I've come out of pits and stuff like that, you know, pretty much intact. And I remember at an Enter Shikari gig, a young lad snapped his ankle off. His foot was just dangling, and like, as you get older, you're more susceptible to injure yourself like that, and it got me thinking, like, man, I can't be playing these moshing games forever, right? So as I'm talking here positively about it, and in a way, I guess I might be effectively encouraging someone else. Come on now, let's fly. There we go. Like, why are the wings? Jeez, they do that all the time, right? Serge had to tell a crowd of a few years ago there was 22 broken ankles from the crowd falling over. Whoa, that's rough. Jeez. I've been in those, you know, things where the crowd tips over. I'm very, very body conscious of where my feet are, where my arms are. What I've said before is, if you choose to go in these things, like protect your chest with your arms. Put your arms up and close to your chest. It is easy to get turned around and have your arm wrapped between two other people, which has happened to me, not with any you know, breakage or real damage at all. Just one of those things where I'm like, whoa, that could have really hurt me. But anyway, at the gig, like, the show was amazing, and like literally the first song in, people are falling over, and then right in front of me, they're trying to clear a space. And I'm thinking, what is this person doing? Why are they not getting back up on their feet? Trying to help them up on their feet. And then it became pretty clear that this person was out cold. And I think there must have been about 4 of us. We had to carry this person out, and they were heavy. They were just stone cold out. And it just made me want to talk about it. Like, you got to take care of each other when you're in the crowd. If you see someone who's down, you always help them up no matter what, because that can happen to anyone. Not everyone has gone there choosing a mosh, and it's just about looking out for one another. And so we carried this person out. We weren't even sure if they were breathing. Luckily they were. And I mean, I couldn't find out at the end of the show if they were okay. I talked to the security guard, and it was just like, I don't think he really cared. Just didn't care much for his job. But yeah, I mean, the chap wasn't where we left him, so I'm hoping he's all right. It's quicker to crowd surf them to the front. There's a St. John's ambulance tent right next to the stage usually, says Pice Vanna. Not at this venue, Brixton Academy. I've never seen them have any medical people like right at the front. I've never seen them anywhere. I don't know where they are in the crowd, but yeah, maybe at a festival that's a good tactic. It also made me think, like, on like reflecting on what happened, we may have been able to get that person out a little safer if, like, I'd thought about it a bit more. One of the things I've heard often about dealing with injured people, being in an accident situation, is this idea of taking charge. Apparently, a big problem with accidents and incidents is that people want to help, they stand around, but no one's not sure what to do, and someone should always take charge and take the lead. A lot of people are saying respond to Cub. I'll look at chat in a second. Just want to get through this point here. So, like, if ever you're in that situation, like, let's say someone needs to call 911 and you're helping someone, tell someone else to do something. Take charge. Like, get people to do things, because a lot of the time people stand around not knowing what they should do, and just doing something can be better than nothing. Yeah, and I was thinking perhaps we could have got that person out of there quicker. It might have been better to take them to the front, like someone just suggested. It might have been better to, like, crowd surf them over to the front, which really actually sounds like a good idea. I've seen that happen at gigs a lot. Someone passes out, people put them on the top, they go over the front, and then the security of the venue have now got a person who's passed out, and they will get to them to help. Oh man, Cup Band like the last episode. Yeah, that episode was really, really awesome, the one I recorded with Doc. I actually think in the list of episodes, you know, that you make over time, there's ones that stands out. That'll be one that stands out, I think. I had a great time recording with Doc. If any of you haven't seen the last episode, it's called Wither vs Trident. I also use capital letters for the for the video title, and I got quite a few messages from people saying, like, oh, you don't need to do this, you don't need to use caps. I was using caps not for CEO, not for, like, get more clicks kind of attitude or anything like that. Oh jeez, okay, it's going to come on my head. I wasn't doing it for any reason like that. It just felt like what we got up to in the video was so much fun and so crazy that it needed capital letters. Like, that's literally it. Okay, I see what's going on here. I need to do some of that and make a little border here for our farm, and then we'll be good. Doc had some very kind words for you in his POV video, says McLurky. Yeah, I like flicked through it and I listened to his bit at the end. It was very, very nice of him to say those things. I certainly, like, it's reciprocate, the word for like sending that the other way. Like, I think reciprocate. Wow, I'm impressed with my own brain there. It came up with a fancy word. I hope it's the right meaning. But yeah, I would reciprocate all of that back. Like, yeah, Doc's a big figure for me on YouTube because you know, I started off by watching him, and then I wanted to get involved, and this guy was kind enough to, like, shout out my channel, and it just gave it that kickstart, you know. I was actually growing, because one of the first things that I did is I went and posted videos on places that I had seen videos myself, like Planet Minecraft. And back then, the Minecraft community wasn't exclusively YouTube, as today it feels like 90% of it happens on YouTube. But yeah, there were these other websites, and I just went and put my videos there and actively promoted them, which is something I get the impression not a lot of people do. Like, they don't, I don't know, they go on the YouTube, make a video, and then you hear these like, oh, my YouTube channel isn't growing. You've got to put your content somewhere. You've got to put it where people can put eyes on it. That's what I did, and, you know, I just started gaining, you know, like 20, 30 subscribers every day. Hit 100 subscribers, then it was like, you know, I think I must have gotten to around maybe 500, 1,000, and then Doc gave me a shout out, which gave me like a big boost, like maybe a couple hundred subscribers came over, and then he gave me another one, and more people, and yeah, and those two mentions early on really helped me get going. Perfect meaning, says Bybree. Excellent. I'm glad that is so, because I like to expand my vocabulary. Archie Ed says, X, what is the worst injury you have got? I dislocated my shoulder, elbow, and both wrists at my basketball training. Ow, that is nasty. In general, I don't know. I mean, when I was a kid, I fractured my wrist, but beyond that, I'd probably say my leg injury because it stopped me from running and still is a hassle every now and then. Sorry to hear about your injuries, buddy. Biffa has a fantastic story. I mean, fantastic ain't the right word. It is just remarkable. He, in a football match, managed to dislocate both of his shoulders. He told me that when we were recording a Vinyl Fantasy episode. And I believe the way he did it is he was at the corner flag and fell headfirst into the barricades of the corner. And so his head... like his shoulders sort of protected his head, and then both of them got dislocated at the same time. That is just an insane story. Chappie Longpants says, what's your favourite Death Grips album? I love Money Store. Yeah, for me it's Money Store and No Love Deep Web. However, with time, the albums that I listen to most, I think, are No Love Deep Web and Bottomless Pit. I think Bottomless Pit is a real crowd pleaser, and they played Warping. And oh my god, did I lose my mind to that song. They also played 808 as well. That was a really good pick. I really, really enjoyed that they played 808. That's a great song. Great song. I broke 9 bones and I'm only 14. Dude, what are you getting up to, man? So sorry to hear that, of course. But that's crazy. Crazy bad luck. Ninjag Binjag says, what are your opinions on people saying that Minecraft is dying? Oh, I've said this so many times before. People think let's not just focus on Minecraft. Let's make this discussion mean stuff beyond Minecraft. People think emotionally all the time and not statistically. They express things with emotion. I got a tweet the other day about something I tweeted where someone said, like, no one wants to know this. And it's like, no, that's not a proper statement. The statement is, I don't want to know this. Yet, for some reason, we get emotional. We have to extend it as if other people think the same thing. And, you know, it makes our statement, our feelings more validated. So this whole Minecraft is dying thing, it's like, it's an emotional statement. If you're like brand new to Minecraft, finding it, watching videos, playing the game, loving it, you're not gonna assess and go, I love this game, it's dying. Like, it's an emotional thought. Like, it could effectively be dying. You could play a game that the developers have abandoned, the community is dwindling, you could look up the statistics and less players every single day, you could describe it as dying. And I think very rarely would anyone who's enjoying a game into something would have accurately described it as dying, if we want to use that word, right? It's emotional thinking. So it's in the way it looks to me, it's only people who are losing interest in the game. I could be incorrect with some of these assumptions, but it seems like people who are losing interest in the game are the ones that are going to say it's dying. If you consider that the Chinese audience have been recently introduced to Minecraft with the Chinese edition of the game, that's an enormous new player base, and I think some statistics that I heard about actually put the Minecraft player base at its like biggest it's ever been because of all the new people coming over from China. You know, so it's very like emotional versus statistical thinking. It applies to other things. It applies to so many things. You know, oh, the world's rubbish. It's like, well, is it? Like, what are the statistics? I'm actually listening to a book that I'm a bit skeptical at the moment of. And it's, oh, what's it called? I've got like the audiobook of it. It's about like good statistics in the world, about like poverty being at the lowest it's ever been, and this guy's got all these good statistics he's put together about the world and trying to get people to, I guess, dismiss their thoughts and feelings that the world is the worst it's ever been and things are going down the pan, and actually go, well, wait a minute, we've got these statistics, facts and numbers here that will make you think otherwise. I'm a little bit skeptical of some of the stuff that they're saying, but it's kind of on the same topic, you know. Jusassin got pufferfish, says Reknick. Yep, I've got it. I've got the video. I've still got a few more people to do. I keep meaning to find the time to go and get that done. I will get round to it. This is going to be a pretty chill stream, says Philly Polo MK8. Jay, I butchered your name. Yeah, it's going to be a chill one today, that's for sure. Now, where are we with the noises in the ear? I'm not even sure if I'm close. I think I remember reading that name. I'm not sure if I read any afters. So here we go. Chogapic has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Yo Waka has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Aidan Francis has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Buzzy. What's happened? Computer? Oh, there we go. Okay, it came back. Buzzy9691 resubscribing for 4 months in a row. 8 Crazy Pandas subscribing with Amazon Prime, as well as Dirk218 and Shadow WCAR. Thank you so much for the Prime subscriptions. We also have Funky Coaster here, resubscribing for 8 months in a row, so they've been loving this new season. Was wondering when we would see a collab with Ren. It's been a while, keep it up. I'm sure when he gets around to the Hermit Rail network, we'll do something, because I am very keen on that project. That was actually something I wanted to do when we were planning Season 6, was I wanted to create a rail network, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to create it underground, and then I kind of thought, it's just going to dig a bunch of tunnels, and then no one's going to use it because everyone's going to fly, and I gave up on the idea. But then Ren, you know, figured, hey, if we do it above ground, it's going to look, you know, it's going to be something to behold. We can use it to travel around and see all the things on the server, and so I'm very into that. It's a great idea. Hey X, how are you today? Says Pretio. I'm tired. The coffee's helping though. I need to drink a little bit more of that. Do you go to the gym often? Says Actas. I go to the gym every day, with exception to today because I'm absolutely exhausted. And I think the thing that helped me do that was eating meat again. Now that I look back at it, like, that made a huge shift to me. I always wanted to like keep going and keep like trying to do my routine every day, but since I've eaten meat, I've been able to up the weights and actually go every single day, which is pretty cool. I mean, before today, I think I must have worked out, I don't know, like maybe for 3 or 4 weeks solid with no interruptions, which is good. What's your favourite Simpsons episode? Says Harrow. I'm just gonna, you know, I don't know, but I'm just gonna say the one where Homer falls down the canyon over and over again, because that's the first thing that popped into my head. Oh, do you drink fizzy drinks? Says Dogmeat. Absolutely not. Fizzy drinks are the devil. I don't touch them. Asuma, why does it say your website is not secure? I don't know. I don't know where it's saying that or what's saying that. I haven't seen that before. North MC says, what's your opinion on YouTube controversies like drama, alerts and stuff? I mean, I think we all like a little bit of drama is the problem. We're all interested in that, but you know, I got sucked into it a little bit at the beginning of that kind of phase of YouTube when that sort of became rather popular and the thing. But I lost interest in it pretty quickly. I realised that, you know, the thing with drama is people who get caught up in that stuff, I don't feel like they've got a lot to... I'm painting a broad brush statement of people that I don't know. Probably not the wisest of things to say. But I don't feel like this he says, she says gives a lot to the world. I don't feel like you're getting a lot of soul food there, you know. And so I spend a lot of time now listening to podcasts, listening to sciencey videos, listening like... the latest Joe Rogan podcast that I listened to was with a mentalist by the name of, I think it was Benachek, and the things that they talk about, he's a mentalist is like a magician, but that acknowledges that it's not magic. It's, you know, you can read people's body language, you can leave subtle cues in the way you talk, and you know, ask people to do things when you're like, you know, pick one of these cards and I will tell you which card you're going to pick, sort of thing, right? And just listening to that, there's so much you can learn about perspective and events and things happening in the world. I love filling my head full of that stuff at the moment. And that drama, you know, drama ain't got none of it. It's just always he says, she says, oh, this person did that and they did this and they said that. And, you know, you're not going to get any valuable information from that kind of stuff, in my opinion. I want to fill my head with knowledge. Blah, mentalist can't hold a candle to Penn and Teller, says Randomosity Gamer. A very interesting statement, because Penn and Teller are mentalists, are they not? If I'm not mistaken, Penn and Teller are some of the best mentalists. Darren Brown would be another one. Look up Darren Brown, actually. That guy's done some amazing stuff over the years. One of my favourites of all, maybe not a favourite, I don't know, one that always sticks in my mind was when he did this thing where he showed us that he could tell someone to bet on 6 different horses in a row, and all of these horses would win, and that they would just be for random matches, you know, and that he'd have no influence over the matches. And he did it. He showed us, he asked the people that he selected at random from the public to record them doing this, and so they've got videos of themselves going into the bookies, buying tickets, betting on these horses that he's told them to, and they win. And then at the end he reveals how he's done it. And you know, spoiler alert, if you want to go watch it, maybe a good idea not to continue listening right now. The way he did it was, the illusion was on us. The whole time you're thinking he's doing something out there in the world. He's doing something with the horses or the person who's betting. But actually what he's gone and done is he's told not just one person, as the show misled you, but he's actually told so many people, and he's told them to bet on specific things, that in each race that was bet on, there were 6 people betting, right? 6 horses in a race, 6 people betting, all of them recording their journey. So some of them actually lose at some point, but statistically, exactly one person is going to make their way to the end. And then, you know, in that end race, there are other people that are betting on the horses as well. And so he will come out with a winner. And we have selectively been shown the journey of that winner. And, you know, you might go, ah, it's not magic, it's a trick. Yeah, like, the point is, he misleads you first to show you how your perceptions can be misled. And I think you can learn, you know, valuable things from stuff like that. Darren Brown is awesome live too. Even trying to be super skeptical, he drew me in, says Jota. You can be as skeptical as you like with a mentalist, because at the end of the day, like, they are not performing magic, right? It's not hocus pocus. They've just figured things out about human behaviour, the mind, psychology, and they know how to manipulate you with it. It's brilliant. I mean, and I love watching some of his stuff where he doesn't tell you the answer, because you know it's not a trick, but it will get you thinking for so long. You know? Asuma, will you make an updated video on vanilla tweaks, says Aminar. I posted something about the data packs today. X, why you closed the Hermitcraft recap, says No Tim. I mean, I haven't closed the Hermitcraft recap, so I don't know what that's about. Arising Darkness says, who are we talking about? Just joined. Well, today's stream topic was supposed to be music. Now we're talking about mentalists. Someone asked about drama channels, and then I started to say that I prefer to listen to podcasts and fill my head with like valuable information than he says, she says, you know. Man, I'm going to finish this thing off, you know. Do you watch Vsauce, says Bruno? Absolutely. Randomosity Gaming says, actually never thought that they were mentalists. Just go look up the definition of mentalists, and you'll understand why they're mentalists. Oh man, this is tasty. It's a mocha, by the way, so it's basically like hot chocolate. Right, so where am I on the noises in the ear? Because I believe I'm well and truly behind again, and I don't know, where did we leave off? Oh my god, I feel like I'm ages behind now. Okay, I think I know where we are. Dildorf2000 has subscribed. Thank you, Dildorf, for subscribing. Schwaderfirm has resubscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you for the resubscription. Dexa has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Grumble MC has subscribed with Amazon Prime as well. Thank you ever so much for the subscriptions. We got bits from Marine Tuck doing a cheer, saying just to be in first. And then another cheer from Marine Tuck as well. Thank you for both of those cheers. Appreciate it ever so much. We also have Adribatshi. If I butchered your name, put the butcher remote in chat. And Guided Prism, thank you ever so much for the Prime subscriptions. We got Small Mailman 1 subscribing, and Marilyn Miner resubscribing for 29 months in a row, saying first stream visit in a while, been loving all of the new content, thanks for all the fun. No problem at all, Marilyn. I hope you continue to enjoy them, and thanks so much for tuning in again. Nice to have you here. We also got Platinum Doodles resubscribing for 30 months in a row, saying, hey bud, got a 4-day weekend, so I get to watch live today. That's fantastic. Glad to have you with us. Enjoy your 4-day weekend. Make the most of it. Make the most of it, indeed. Or else, no, we're not gonna do that. We also got a donation here, noise in the ear from Missy24, saying your stream is lucky, X. I just got the job offer I was waiting on. Do you know what I say to that? I say the stream isn't lucky. You make your own luck. Okay, if you got a job offer and you never applied for the job, then I might say it's lucky. But I'm gonna guess that you did the hard work. You went out there, applied for the job, and it just so happened to land on this time. You know. You know, I don't actually believe, I don't believe in luck as a force or a physical thing or even well, maybe a mental thing, but like, I think of luck as a way to describe what effectively in the chaos of living is kind of like the roll of the dice. And I think a lot of things in life are a mixture of that chaos or luck, as you might call it, and hard work as well. Like, I would say I am lucky to be where I am on YouTube, right? But it's a mixture of things. It's always a mixture. Right, I think we're going to take that bit out next, and then once we've done that, we will start using this space to farm the cha-cha trees, because we've got to get 15 stacks of cha-cha trees, believe it or not. Do you watch Kurtzegart? Says G Direct. Yep, that's another channel I watch. I highly encourage watching those sciencey channels. One thing I will say though is when you watch these sciencey, knowledgey channels, always keep a healthy level of skepticism in your mind as well. Not to say any of those channels are doing wrong or anything. I think it's always good to learn stuff while being a little bit skeptical at the same time and just thinking for yourself. Asuma, do you find working from home, particularly staying motivated? Oh, do you find it difficult? Working from home keeps me very motivated. Like, being your own boss works very well for me. A Rising Darkness says, oh cool, Mentalists, have you seen Apollo Robinson? He's a professional, where did that message go? Professional pickpocket who uses psychology and misdirection to take things right in front of you. It's awesome. Oh, that sounds like something I'd like to check out for sure. If you want to tweet me that, Apollo... Actually, I'm going to write that one down. Apollo Robinson. I definitely want to check out some more mentalism after listening to that Rogan podcast. Let's get out a notepad. Apollo Robinson. There we go. Sciencey channels. How about Vetasium? Yep, Vetasium's another one that I've followed for a long time. That guy's making... is he making a movie or something now? Oh, I've watched one of his recent videos. I forgot what it was he said he was working on, but he's doing some big projects now, you know. Whoa, outgrowing YouTube. Do you watch Game Theory, says Goldpen? I did, but I kind of lost interest in it. I'm not... you've heard me say it so many times before. I don't really consider myself a gamer. But I am really actually quite interested in the history of games because I played a lot of them when I was a kid. And so for a while that game theory stuff really appealed to me. But once I got my head round like the format of the show, it kind of lost its spark for me a little bit, I guess. So I haven't watched that stuff in quite some time. Do you have any tips for starting streamers, says Pulsuma Modding? Well, first thing is, you know... do you know what, like, there's a lot of things I could say. The advice is out there. Like, so many people have made videos. If you just search on YouTube, you know, advice for streamers, there's so much stuff out there to absorb. If you are like a YouTuber streamer trying to, you know, get yourself out there and get things going for your channel, when you go to these places, there are so many of them. I mean, I'm even subscribed to lots of those types of channels, and I occasionally watch those sorts of videos because... I need to keep learning. I need to keep up with what's happening on YouTube. But there's one thing that I think a lot of these channels that try and teach you stuff about YouTube and what's happening with the algorithm and all of this, that they forget to remind you of over and over again is that you got to have good content. Alright, you can do SEOs, you can do thumbnails, you can figure out all those YouTube tricks, but at the end of the day, if you're not making good content, people aren't going to tune in and watch. And that is one of those things that seems to get kind of overlooked a little bit sometimes, it seems like. You know, the focus too often is on all the other stuff. You know, the biggest thing you've got to get right first is making some good content. And then second, I would say, is making sure people can see it. So if you feel like your content is good, you're going somewhere with it, then you want to start focusing your effort on getting people's attention to it, you know. Tarek says, are you ignoring me? I've written 20 questions you didn't answer well. You're a busy guy, so take your time. I mean, there are 1,400 people watching here today. Thank you everyone for tuning in, by the way. And it's also been a waffle stream where I just go off and talk about stuff. So, you know, I know there's chat asking questions. I apologise that I don't always get back to everyone. It's just, that's the nature of the stream sometimes. You know? But how do you make a good Twitch... Where did that go? Oh, good Twitch stream, like, what do you need to do in your stream to make it good, says Paul. Right, so, I mean, if you've... Here's the thing, this is how my mind works, right? And it doesn't apply to everything, but it can certainly apply to videos, music, like, and other things. When I look at stuff and think about it, I can decipher it in my mind. Like, if there's a new channel on the rise or whatever, you can go look at it and you can figure out, this is their thing. This is what's making it work. This is why people are coming and watching this channel or whatever. If you can think in that way about stuff that you like, if you can watch this stream and go, why are all these people watching? What is it they're getting from this? Like, what's happening here? If you can think about it and figure it out, like, that mindset will teach you so much about, like, what makes good content. Because you need to be able to do that to yourself. You need to figure out, like, what is it that I'm doing that people are going to like here, right? And if you struggle to do that, it's going to be difficult, because I think you'll find that any good content creator out there has probably got a pretty good handle on what it is that they are good at doing. So if you're approaching it like, I don't know how to make a good stream, I mean, I don't want to say it like this, it might not be for you, but it's a really important thing to be able to know what good content is, right? And also, what is your motivation? Because a lot of people think this is a good job. It's only ever, YouTube and streaming is only ever a good job if you get to do the things that you want to do. If you get to explore your passion or whatever it is, right? Like, you know, it might be great to be like a Minecraft YouTuber, right? But what if you weren't into Minecraft? Would it be good then? So I guess what I'm saying is, like, if you've got something you're passionate about, that should be what guides you in the direction of what it is you're going to do that could potentially be good and that other people could potentially enjoy, right? So I really want to do Minecraft videos, but I don't know where to start. What would you suggest? X says Artella Tabby. I mean, everything that I just said should make sense, right? Like, if you don't know where to start, I mean, again, it's the question. I think Ricky Gervais said it once. If you have to ask, it's not for you, or something along those lines. Like, it should be more of a case of, here's this thing that I've got that I want to get out there. YouTube is how I'm going to do it, as opposed to, you know, I want to be a Minecraft YouTuber. I don't know what to do. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Paul says, I do it for fun on the weekends after my studies and work. I mostly stream Euro Truck Simulators, Farming Simulator, and making mods for those games. Right, so if you're doing it for fun, you've got the first thing down, right? Like, if you're having fun, then any ambitions beyond that, it doesn't matter. Like, you're having a good time, you're doing something you enjoy. You know, like I've said before, some people come into this with motivation to make money or make it their job, not thinking that, hey, this might not be the most fun thing ever, right? So yeah, what I would then look at is trying to analyze what it is you're doing and how it could be entertaining for people. Like making mods would spark probably a lot of people's curiosity, right? But I've watched streams of people programming, and sometimes it can be really boring, and it makes sense why it's boring because you're programming, right? Program isn't the most exciting thing to watch. So it's like, how can you make this interesting? I would look at Tango Tech as an example, right? Because he's made modding interesting, his passion for modding and what he's doing, by making the end product entertaining. And the end product is that he shows you what you can do with the mod that he's made. So maybe something that you could do to entice people into your streams is you make custom mods, but rather than programming them on stream, you give them the juicy bits at the end. You know, the what does this mod do side of things. Yeah, and that's the terms you got to think in, right? Like, where is the entertainment at? What's the bit that people want to come and watch? Things that are interesting to you ain't always going to be interesting to other people as well, is something to keep in mind. So we've got noises in the ear. Spider is here, resubscribing for 15 months in a row. Says, I've not watched any HC since Season 5 ended. It's unlikely that I'll ever watch any Minecraft again. As long as Amazon has the Twitch Prime, however, I'll keep resubbing here. But in general, I've moved on. Well, Spider, thank you for the support, man. I appreciate that gesture. Even though you're not watching. And, you know, if you've moved on, you moved on. That's fine. That happens. I would say, however, I mean, take a little bit of time to check out Season 6. I mean, it's been pretty spectacular so far. This season has been, well, simply enormous compared to last season. And the fun that we've been having as a group has been really great. There's been loads of stuff going on. But yeah, of course, you know, if it's no longer for you, that's absolutely fine, man. That's life. We all move on from things. Can you play some music for us, says G-Drex? I mean, there's music playing right now, isn't there? I mean, I can hear it in my ears. I hope all of you can hear it. Oxyan is here subscribing with Amazon Prime. Oxyan, I'm probably butchering your name and getting it wrong, but thank you ever so much for the Prime subscription. I appreciate that support and hope you're enjoying the stream. Now, how many sponges do we got? 16? That's not going to be... Oh, that's... Oh, right. This one here needs some special treatment. That's a Guardian farm right there. Okay, we've got Guardians. I don't see any in this one. It goes quite deep. Yeah, we ain't going to be able to do all of this with just these sponges. I have a few more. Oh, well, there we go. Double. Season 6 is the best ever, says Jota. We shall see. We shall see. I think it's the biggest paced beginning for a season ever. Like in terms of like the amount of videos and stuff going on, really feels like a strong start. Asuma, what music composing software do you use? I always used Fruity Loops and Guitar Pro 5. Those are my programs of choice. I've actually been doing a little bit of composing again in Guitar Pro 5, and I've been like learning some of my old songs. Been enjoying doing that. Whenever I get into a little bit of a groove though with writing, I quickly get pulled away from it and have to do something else, unfortunately. But I've been enjoying it. Bam! Mr. Guardian, you've got no water to sit in now. And I'm getting another nuisance call. Phone, go away. I use Audacity as my music software of choice. Is that Jared? Oh yeah, I use Audacity as well, of course. Yeah, I use Audacity for video editing a lot. It's a really good little tool for recording audio. X, who is your favourite band? Who's my favourite band? I feel like that message makes no sense. My favourite band. Hey X, put the torches on your offhand slot and your shovel on the other hand. Should be faster. I'm not trying to micromanage speed here. I'm just having fun. Hanging out with our new friend who's exploring the area. See, there's no water here anymore, is there, buddy? Let's look for another one of those to do. Reaper here for my door, says Random Curiosity Gaming. I tried to get into Reaper. The instruction manual and trying to learn it just didn't really go anywhere for me, so I kind of gave up on it and went back to Fruity Loops. I think when I next go back into doing music again, I'm just going to stick with Fruity Loops because I mean, it just gets the job done, right? I can do stuff with it, and I'm yet to really see the benefit of learning these more advanced programs. I know they can do more. I know they can be better, but for the level that I'm going to be operating at, it just makes sense to stick with what I know and what I can get stuff done with. And I went and brought like the premium like Fruity Loops kit because I hadn't brought it in like years. I went and brought it like a year or two ago, and because it was all like, right, now I'm definitely going to do some music production, and then what happens? YouTube all the time, taken up all the time. Yeah, haven't touched it since really. But I've got that now. I've got like one of the later editions. The one that I brought actually, I think gives you license to always have the latest version as well. So it was kind of a big investment. I'll seek some food. Tear Queen says, I'm so confused about what we were talking about. Is it back to music? Yeah, we started talking about some musical stuff again. Fruity Loops is music. Don't you know that Fruity Loops is music? It's not a cereal. Do Guardians die outside of water, says Marin Morel. No, they don't actually. They can live out here for ages, as this one is going to demonstrate for us. Professor Dr. Pug says eye break. You're right, we're in need of an eye break, aren't we? I've seemed to have managed to now just automatically ignore my eye break timer. Let's get up the top here. Furious Fingus has subscribed with Amazon Prime, and Bobby6 Pistol ZSR subscribe with Amazon Prime. Thank you ever so much for using your Prime subscription on me. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to look away from your computer screen. That's right. If you're on a phone, if you're on a tablet, if you're sitting on a computer, wherever you are, don't look at the screen. It's time to give your eyes a rest. Those eye doctors, they say that you should look away from the screen for at least 5 minutes every hour. You've heard me say this so many times now. You know the deal. I'm just waffling while I get my 30 seconds. That's all I get because I'm streaming. I'm going to have a drink of water actually as well. But yeah, just letting you know. Just giving you a reminder to look away. Right, let's get back to it. Haha, I'm on a TV, says Spiffius. Doesn't mean you're getting to bypass the rules. Jeez, thinking you're clever. Anita520T has gifted a sub to that Jared for 2 months in a row. Anita, thank you so much for supporting someone else in the community. That is greatly appreciated. And that Jared, you can now spam the emotes and stuff. Randy, you have a weird little 2 icon next to your name. What does that mean? Nightcrawler says, as a metalhead, what is your opinion on techno? The real kinds, not the EDM kind. Oh, let's not get into the real stuff again. I like techno music. I just techno drifts more into the region of like, you know, I like the aesthetics, I like the concept, but I don't often quite find like the sort of songs and stuff that really do it for me. But I can you know, I can get into that. Oh, I need to. Oh, geez, I need to get more regular sponges, you know. Oh, it means bit leader number 2. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, bit leader. This is a new Twitch thing then. They've added another new thing. They're always adding new things, those Twitchers. Let's put 2, let's put 3 in there. Right, I think we can get into the cha-cha chopping rhythms now. These are the most annoying of all of them to chop down. Maybe I should start a new strategy where I just go through the middle and... Or maybe I just don't get fussed or bother too much about chopping everything down. Like, let's do things in a time-conserving kind of way, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So if we have to, you know, break hundreds of leaf blocks to get some weird obscure block over there, let's just get through these trees and get some logs in our inventory. That's what I'm thinking. Just joined. What's happening, says the Cappy Bar Lord. We are working on the Guardian Temple, chopping down trees. I need to get 15 stacks of cha-cha logs. 15 stacks. Does that sound right? Yeah, I think it was 15 stacks. Jeez, it could be more. Apparently I'm getting some leaf blocks at the same time. Well, I'll probably use them one day. And I should actually go down here, I think, and replant. And also get rid of all of these. How do you pronounce a cha-cha, says Bruno E. Great question. Cha-cha. That's the correct way to say it, my friends. Put transport blocks above the trees to stop them from growing into big ones, says Tactilly. I don't think that works with a cha-cha trees. The problem is they grow out to the side. They have the branches that go all over the place, and that usually means that you have all kinds of messiness with actually getting to all of the logs and making sure you've chopped it down properly. So our strategy for these trees here is to just try and do a good job and not get too worried about getting every single bit, because we got loads of saplings from these trees, and we'll get a bunch more as well. Cool, that's a big lump up there. There we go. Alright, there it is, there it is. Now we've got to collect all of this. Mr. Guardian going to help us? Probably not, probably going to try and zap me, aren't you? Hope you have fun, says, what are the plans for day? Any digging bits? That's a good question. I'm not sure if Tango's digging bits thing is still going on. It got pretty much done overnight for him. It turned out to be a very good strategy. What is even the main goal of Hermitcraft since it goes on for like a year, says Mr. Purple Man? Well, to have fun, basically. To have fun playing Minecraft. I don't think it would work with a permanent world. I think the resets are healthy. It gives everyone a chance to like look at the game differently, start over again, do things, like have more reasons to do things together because everything's fresh again, you know. Kind of looked like there were one in this area. What I'm going to do is break these and let them fall in. I think I'm going to dig down the side here a little bit. Well, that'll work. Alright, and now we go pick up some sponges. Tarad says, Jared? Tarad? I said Tarad, I meant Jared. Says use different tactics. Yeah, that's kind of it, in a way. You know, get to... Because Minecraft only has so many projects, right? I mean, bar the creative ones. That's another thing, though, is because we're in a community, we can do stuff with each other that means, you know, it's not a sugarcane farm, it's not a kelp farm. Like, we can do cool projects that play off of other players as well. It's all one big thing. Will you live stream full crafts, says Connor Manager? No, I said that my streams would end when Hermitcraft would start, and obviously Hermitcraft has started, so the full craft streams are officially over. I was actually really kind of enjoying where that was going, but I knew I just wanted to get back to playing vanilla again, you know. Not to mention, big updates sometimes do best with a new world, says Alvir. Exactly, like the update Aquatic. Right. Grabbing all of these things, grabbing all of those things. Oh yeah, got to keep picking up some saplings as well. Got to keep the tree farm growing. Masters says, and the reset is healthy build-wise. It gives a chance for the hermits to change their build styles if they're feeling adventurous. Yeah, yeah. Bruno says, what do you call a sick mango? Ill mango. Yeah. Maybe we should call ill mango sick mango from now on. Could be like our little nickname. I saw he was streaming. We might raid him if there's no other hermits streaming. Or someone else that I want to raid. I mean, we probably haven't done half of this yet. It's crazy how big this project is. Oh, jeez, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, I'm going to do it like this. Yeah. Alright, sucker. No more water for you. And that's all of that. Tag someone, says Lego Brickster. I'm not tagged, so I can't tag anyone. If you would add one mob, what would you add personally? I would add sharks or swordfish to drop teeth, or fins to make swords or flippers to spin faster. I think I would like to add a mob in the end dimension, give you more reason to go there, give that place more life. There was a mob that sounded very, very interesting from the mob vote that we had. I think it could transform into... Oh, jeez. It could transform into blocks or something. And be placed in the world. Make the tag headquarters now, says FX Morin. Make it literally now. I mean, technically I am, because I'm chopping down cha-cha trees for a very good reason. You should create a song with Iskall in which Iskall sings and you compose it. Possibly, possibly. Alright, and now for the long jump. Who of all the hermits in the builds in the medieval district? I know Wells Knight has built a lot over there. I'm going to be doing my next build in the fantasy district, and I have plans to build some towers in the medieval districts as well. I want to build something in every district. We've done industrial. We're doing modern. Modern's like a much bigger build project. We're doing an off the island project over here, and I guess one of my big other projects I've got planned is for the futuristic district. That's got literally nothing in it though. At the moment, yeah, gotta work on that for sure. But I probably won't start that until this one is underway and the modern district is done. Have you noticed a weird amount of lag chopping a cha-cha trees in 1.13? Not specifically, no. I mean, we were chopping some down a second ago and not having any trouble, so I'm not sure. What are you building, Shashwam Bam? I'm technically not building anything this stream, I guess. We're just tearing stuff down. We're being destructive. What is your favourite colour, says Harrow. My favourite colour is blorange. Blorange is my favourite colour. Question, why are you draining the ocean, says Nasha Chat. To build a mob farm for our guardians. That is the reason why. Professor Dr. Pug says, what is your favourite movie? I've got lots of favourite movies. Dead Poets Society would be one of them. American Beauty, American History X. There's a couple of my favourite movies. I mean, they're my favourites because they were like ones that I discovered when I was young and really got into. You do have a certain affinity for things when you're like young, you're in your youth and you're finding stuff and it has so much more passion. But then you watch a lot of movies and they become a bit more typical. You can expect things from them. They remind you of other ones. I don't like that. That's one of the things that annoys me as I get older. I want to keep finding the fire, you know. Can be like that with music sometimes. You can listen to a record and straight away just like categorize all the influences, and it's like not some new mind-bending thing. That's why I like Death Grip so much, because so much of their music was just like, whoa, it just like knocked the ball out of the park, and it was different. And their live shows are kind of different too as well, actually. So these guys, they make you wait for like 2 hours with this weird like winding noise that just sounds like it's going upwards all the time. And then they come out, like they just walk on stage, start playing. The end of every song is the first note of the next song. And then when they play the last note of the last song, they literally all just take off of the stage without saying anything and disappear. It's so crazy. Reflex Sniper says, I've been out of the loop since I started my new job. What is the theme for this season of Hermitcraft? I'd highly recommend checking out my second episode in the series. I think it's called What's the Deal with Season 6. That has the big rundown on all of the custom features. It has the rundown on the layout, the map, what the themes are. There's like a big island that we're all going to work on over the length of the season. Let's get these logs, man. Oh, geez. Am I able to pick them up? We need to keep picking the logs up. It's just the leaves. Well, the leaves, they can do their thing. Parker says, if you had any superpower, what could it be? My superpower would be to have all the superpowers that I wanted. That old trick, eh? That old trick. This is what I want. This one right here for those. Jeez, and then I need the logs chest. Right, does the logs have all the room for the achacha? Not really. So that's only 11. So we need another. We need to fill this up and then another 4 stacks. Let's bring that with us, so we can leave it up top. Cool. X, what do you use to listen to your music for your streams? I use VLC Media Player. Why not just go to Corpse Undercut, says FX Morin. Well, I kind of like chopping down the trees. I don't have to buy them from someone else, do I? Unless I do have to. I'm not sure what the rules are here. VLC hype, says Hamstap. VLC is such a good player. It plays everything. I've never had a problem with VLC. It's like one of the most stable, well-performing applications there are. Like, it will play any video. It will do all the stuff. All the things, and it will never complain. Asuma, have you thought about doing a towny Minecraft server for your patron? I mean, we've already got Minecraft servers for the patrons, but I don't know what you mean by towny. I don't know what that means at all. I mean, they've built their own towns, like literal towns, little literal places. Randomosity Gaming says VLC is awesome. I missed the days of Winamp being king. I still use Winamp to listen to music. It's the only program I found that supports my archive. Other programs just die. It's too much music. They just fall apart. Have you considered checking out Australian rules football? It's not soccer. It will completely leave you awestruck. I've seen it before. Not been particularly drawn into it, I guess. But yeah, I've seen the Australian football thing. Right, let's go grab... oh, you need to go in there. Uh-huh. We need to do that. Let's get more of these cleared out. I feel like doing these ones that are kind of close to us on the corners now. Oh yeah, how do I get up there? Why is this Nightbot called Daybot during the day? I mean, it's called Nightbot, all right? I don't think we need to. Plus, who's to say it's not, you know, night somewhere in the world? Time zones. So that's why Nightbot is Nightbot, because of time zones. I'm calling it now. You know. Do you get sponges in coral formations now? You don't? I think that would be a great idea, though, for corals to have sponges hidden in them. Like wet sponges. That would be seriously cool, actually. X, I want to start streaming, but I don't know if my computer's good enough. I have an i7 and a 1050 Ti. Yeah, you'll be fine. Just make sure you learn how to use the transcoding ability of your hardware, and then your streams will be fine. Awesome. What's the plans for today, says Cook King. This is the plan for today. Maybe we could go check on Tango's digging thing and get a bit of a change of scenery. You know, we have been stuck in this area for a while. There's other stuff going on the server. Man, now that I'm getting back all this sand, I start to realise just how much of it I have and how crazy it is. Hey, X, cats or dogs? Can I say both? Can I say both? I like both. What is the last thing you watched on YouTube, says Ectas? Probably Impulse's latest episode. I watched that before I streamed. I say watch, you know, flicked through and figured out what he got up to. Apparently Giarian just joined the server. Is my inventory full? No, it's not. So, okay, they are popping into my inventory. That's good. Just chuck that back there. Hello, XI Zoom Void. I mean, jeez, what's with this guy? Ah! No! 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 That was what happened to Grian! Sorry, Giarian. Oh, goodness me, I'm saying his name wrong now. But I know how to stop that because it's happened to me many times before. That was Grian's fault. Giarian, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Okay, there's the Chacha leaves. Put some kelp in over here. So we filled up another box. Oh, look at that. We've got another empty one. Well, you can all go in there. And now my inventory becomes slightly more tolerable. Where's the toolbox? Let's put these things back in there for now. And whenever we travel, we make sure to bring all these things with us. Because you never know what you're going to need. Bam! Backpack, please. Wonderful. And let's skedaddle out of here. Vigo says, why are you building another Guardian farm? Doesn't this guy have a farm? I mean, just because he's got a farm doesn't mean I can't build one. ManV says, X, what's your favourite YouTube channel currently? I don't understand that. Can anyone understand? Can anyone explain to me, like, the thought behind watching, like, one person on Hermitcraft do something and then someone else do something similar? That's such a common thing. And I've tried to explain it. You can never explain it for some reason. It's such a common thing. There's gazillions of different ways to do things in this game, and I don't get those comments. I don't get them at all. Like, oh, why are you doing this? So and so's doing it. It's like, it's Minecraft. It's a game. Why can't I do something in it? You know, I wanted to change the scenery. I should have flown over there. That would have. We'll fly back. We'll fly back instead of walking through this dark and dingy nether. X, are you interested in cricket? And if so, are you going to watch the 2019 Cricket World Cup? Says Gurin. I don't mind cricket, but it's not something I particularly want to watch. I'm Rudy. Roddy says, who's the owner of Hermitcraft? I mean, Hermitcraft isn't owned by anyone. We're a group, right? We run it together. I take care of a lot of the administrative and organisational side of things. This hasn't been touched since I was last here. Oh no, it has over there. Someone's dug this corner down lower, right. Oh, and they've left behind redstone. Oh, I'm going to get in there and take that redstone. I'm going to... Don't tell Tango! I'm taking the redstone. And lapis! That's why you steal ores. I mean, it's not stealing. Shut up. Who said that? It's not stealing. It was on the surface here on mine. Tango wanted this area mined. Calling me a thief. I can't believe it. Anyway, this will repair my pick for more digging. So, more power to me is what I say. What I really need, though, is iron. That is what I really need. In all serious note, this will help repair the pick and keep it replenished for digging. Right, so are we going to get another bit of Tango's bits? Peeps, in chat, predictions. What do you think? Yes or no? Are we going to get some Tango's bits? I don't think I actually want to break those blocks there. Right, now where are we going to operate? I think we're going to do this corner here. People are saying yes, heck yes. Wow, there's some real excitement for Tango's Bits over here, jeez. Okay, and then that's the wall. Excellent. Now we know where we're digging. Jevin built an iron shop. Isn't that cheaty iron? Doesn't Jevin sell cheaty iron, though? I'm not sure about cheaty iron. Right, so peeps, if we don't get any bits, you know whose fault it is. Okay? It's not my fault. Definitely not my fault if we don't get any bits. I mean, I'm just digging. It was all y'all that said we'd get some. Don't be lying to me now. Oh, ayo! Ayo, ayo. Sweet. For science. That's a cool box. Also, there's iron here. Hang on, let me get the iron first. Jeez, that's what I'm more excited. And lapis. Oh, the day gets brighter and brighter. It gets brighter and brighter. Wow. Hey, I'll take this shulker box. Thank you very much. It's kind of next to his little diggy path, right? should follow the diggy paths underground. Slimes. Slimes be spawning. Ugh. Ugh. Strange noises. Right, now we can get some slime balls. Sweet. I need more slime balls. I need the slime balls for slime ball stuff, you know, like flying machines, redstone contraptions. What was the book? Oh, yeah. Let's look what's in it and what was the book. Was there a bits book in there? There should have been a bits book in there. Now, where's the rest of that slime action? Hi. Mr. Slimeball, get out of the enchanting setup. We need some slime balls over here. Jeez. There's another one behind you. Sweet. Oh, righty do. Sweet, that'll repair all my armour and stuff, won't it? Right. Speaking of which, I actually kind of want to repair my wings. Oh, the whole time I was trying to repair my pick by mining stuff, I wasn't doing that because of the mending. Jeez, I'm an idiot. That's a bit of a derp. But who was asking for it in chat? No one. I bet now that I've said derp, I'm going to see loads of it in chat in a second. Right, let's check it out. Peeps are asking left, right and centre. What's in that book? We got a noise in the ear as well. We'll have to read some noises in the ear. So in here we've got all of this stuff. And one bit. Awesome. That's a cool little kit right there. That's a cool little kit. And there it is. Look, bunch of dirt. See? All I did was mention the derp and now loads of people are talking about it. None of you know. None of you know. Shut up, that's what I say. None of you even thought about it until I mentioned it. Bunch of dirt fiends. Why don't you show the live stream chat on your live stream screen, says Spooky Oceus. Well, like, I mean, you've got the chat open, right? You wouldn't want to see it twice, surely. Mr. Zombie, I've got no armour on. You better not try and kill me, you sneaky devil. Oh yeah, that's what I need, those torches to light everything up. Oh, there we go, that's what I'm talking about, some XP. Repair thy elytra and thy pick. Elytra gets repaired quickly, you know. Torches in the offhand, says Sad. Yeah, I could do, I've got my food here though, you know. If ever I'm feeling a little bit peckish. So where are we on those noises? Because I'm always behind, right? I'm always behind. GN Cartoons 30 subscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you ever so much for subscribing. Shark Dice is here, resubscribed for 2 months in a row, saying cats are better. Apparently cats are better. I don't know how you figured that one out. You know, sounds like more of an opinion than a fact. Jeez. Thank you so much for the support, buddy. The Mayhem channel is here, resubscribing for 16 months in a row. Thank you for resubscribing, buddy. Appreciate that. We have JRBDC resubscribing for 3 months in a row. And What Is Ari resubscribing for 4 months in a row. Well, thank you for those 3s and 4s. I appreciate all the resubscribing. Hope you're enjoying today's live stream. We have Jeannie here with a donation saying, "Hi X, how goes the stream?" The stream has been wonderful. I've been looking forward to it all day. And it's been a wonderful, wonderful stream. And it might get better, because we might find some more bits. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, right? We got pretty lucky. In fact, every time I've come in here, I've found one really quick. It's just occurred to me that all of the bits that I found have come at the beginning of digging. Pretty much, like every time. Oh, wow, I want that lapis. Also, we should start throwing this cobble in here for Tango. I mean, Tango's like a team play, you know. So, if it turns out that some of us need lots of cobble later on, I'm sure Tango's going to be helping us out. So, it kind of makes sense to use his storage system is what I'm thinking. Assuming he didn't get the lapis. Oh, there we go. Finally got it. We got Jerry Catcher here, throwing bits at me, doing a cheer. Just saying cheer. Well, Jerry, thank you ever so much for those bits. Greatly appreciating that support. Hope you can continue out to enjoy the live stream. Jeez, I fell into a hole. That wasn't very enjoyable. What's this? A secret tango room. I think we found a secret tango room down here. There's another slime over there. But I've got to light up all of this. Are you going to be adding the redstone wrench data pack to Hermitcraft? No, we're not. And the reason why is because as a group, we think it perhaps goes a little bit too far. Personally, I don't, but other people in the group do. So as a group, it's, you know, it's a thing that we all agree on what we want to do together, right? And I'm fine with it not being that way, because that's the way the default game is, so that's fine. You know, personally, I want to tweak quite a few things in the default game. One of them that I recently learnt about is XP clumping. This game really needs XP clumping. Oh, I just did the wrong thing. No surprise there. For science, we'll lay that one down there. So we've got another one of Tango's bits. Let's order this inventory a little bit smarter. Right, so fuel is the other thing that I need to chuck down for those. And then we need our redstone box. And you know what? I think that's all I'll do for this second. What's your opinion on Fortnite, says Man V? My opinion is it's a game that I don't play. That's where the opinion starts and ends. Hey, some more iron. Wonderful. Syntax Error 37 is here, resubscribing for 20 months in a row, saying, "Hi X, some gold for free. For thee, use it woef though, tea might suffice." Syntax Error, you are speaking beyond my brain power. I appreciate the the support. I don't understand the riddle. You've lost me there. Appreciate it though. X, have you had any inspiration for the tag building since entertainment? Yes, the tag building's ready to go. I just need to collect the materials for it, which is why we were chopping down chatter trees. I think we've got enough for me to make a solid start. And after I'm done recording with Tango tomorrow, I will start on the tag building, and I hope I can do a good job on it, because it's been a bit of a while. It needed to be done. It needed to be done. The game needed to be put on hold, fought through, had some healthy rules added to it. That all needed to be done. Unfortunately, I couldn't quite find the inspiration for it straight away. But I'm glad that I waited, because something amazing we built. I just hope people, you know, will be patient and still be interested in the game, because I'm going to add some rules to it that are going to make things super fun and interesting. Okay, there we go. Did you see my tag building bit on Reddit this time? I even created a new post with a nice roof, says Spookyocious. I didn't, but, you know, like I've just said, I've already got the build figured out, sorted out, you know, so not particularly looking for any help now that I finished it. I know I asked in a previous stream, but it's all done now. Like, I just got to get on the server and build it. It's going to be amazing. It will be a spectacular build, let's say that. Did you see my... Oh wait, literally the same message I just read. Like, why does my brain always do that? Just picks out the last one I wrote. Or read. I didn't write it. Jeez, what am I talking about? Go away, dirt. Go away. There's too much of you here. That's a massive patch of dirt. And it goes on. It goes on and on and on. jeez. Get out of here, scamps. Right. And that one. Right, I'm going to need some of those torches. Oops, that's not a torch, clearly. What a dirty stream, says Yeti. A dirty stream, is it? Oh, I get... Oh, because of the dirt. Jeez, I did not get that one out over my head. That one went right over my head. Let's give Tango some dirt, some cobblestone. I'm so generous, aren't I? Look at this. Look at all these things. I'm giving them for free. Not only am I digging out this area for Tango, giving him the things that I find in it. Not all of the things. I'm keeping the iron. Jeez. The iron's the most valuable thing here. There we go. What does your favourite colour, Blorange, look like? Says Demon Strashians. It looks like the shirt that I've got. I've got a Blorange shirt, right? You can see it in the in the video. It tricks the camera into not knowing what colour to display, blue or orange, which I thought was hilarious. Poor old technology. Old technology, new technology can't keep up with my shirt. That's what it is. It's the illusion shirt. The illusion of the Blorange. More iron, excellent. Tango did have a genius idea. He'd probably save 12 hours of work, says Adan. Oh, I think more than 12 hours. Probably like 24 hours. Big old slime down there. I think I'm going to stick with the digging for this moment. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, how's my wings doing? Almost there. Pick's looking a bit knackered though. Are we even down at diamond level yet? I think Tango doesn't want anyone to dig into diamond level, saving that bit for himself. Right, another big dirt patch. There we go. And some more XP to be had here. Oh my god, I just looked up Blorange and it seems to be a new hair colour. Lol, says Cat King. A new hair colour, great. Do you like Terraria? Says Vigo. Yeah, I like Terraria. It's a cool game. Oh, that is the way. My pick is eating these blocks. It's also getting a little low. It's getting a little on the low side. It's only when you dig down at the bottom level when you've got those diamonds that the XP really fixes up your pick. How are y'all supposed to dig, says Marine Tuck. We're supposed to dig with our picks. Right, all this stuff, again, can get chucked in here. We are going to need some sticks. Did I leave my... I think I left my logs chest back at the place. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Need my logs. Well, I'm gonna steal some sticks from Tango because I'm a horrible thief. Whoa, what's in here? Crazy amounts of stuff. Did I see one of those said TNT? Is this like the entirety of Tango's storage area? Coal ore. Where's some wood? Just some wood, Tango. I left mine back at my base. I know you don't mind. Birch log. Thank you. Thank you very much, Tango. And there's some sticks. Right, let's grab those. Do that. Bam. There we go. There we go. Hashtag don't tell Tango. I'm sure you won't mind, peeps. Please don't get angry and crazy. Tango Tech's watching right now, says Thief. Oh, I've been caught red-handed. I've been caught red-handed. Tango was here this whole time. Oh, jeez. I sent you a message on Discord, buddy. Just asking about tomorrow. Right, let's get all this stuff wrecked. Humblebee says at least put it back up. You mean the shulker box? What my thinking was, if I leave the shulker box out, he'll look at it and know that someone's pinched something from it, but then he'll probably... Well, I don't need to think about any of that now because Tango's here, so it'll go back in. You know? Alright? Alright? Are you going to calm down now, chat? Jeez. We need to find some more bits. I think I should leave this area and come back because, in fact, yeah, let's. We should go dig in a new area because every time I start a dig, I find, like the first time I found 2 really quickly, the second time I found like 2 really quickly, and then we found 1 immediately. It seems like when I start digging, I find them. So if I stop and start again, maybe that's like what we need. That's how I'm going to game the system, you know. Also, does anyone know how many other people have? Like, I think Wells Knight did a lot of digging. Does anyone know how many bits Wells Knight has? Because I've got 5 at the moment. That might actually be a good amount. I really don't know. How many epics so far, X? How many epics? Oh yeah, didn't I say I was going to stop digging in this area? How many epics? Bits. Oh, epics, you mean boxes. I don't know what one the epics are. I got a blue one though. I think a magenta was the first one that I found. Then a blue one. Oh, this pick is getting seriously low now. Might have to go to Iskal's Guardian farm. The magenta shulkers are epics, says Alchemy. There we go. There we go. So we got 1 epic. Have a potato, Tango. Have a potato. Right, so I'm going to go repair the pick, and then when we come back here, we're going to get another one, right? Is that what's going to happen, peeps? I've dug down my free bits in this area, and then we'll go over to the other side over there. Asuma, have you listened to LG Luke host yet? Glitch Experimental Electronica D&B. To name a few genres. Send me a link, man, and I'll check it out. Boom, 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 boom. We've got Randy Nicole here, gifting a sub to Tango Tech. Randy, thank you so much for gifting. Oh, dude. Tango, can you send you a message again? It just literally went off the top of my screen, and I can't. It doesn't have a scroll bar on it. Randy, thanks so much for supporting Tango. Tango, you can now also spam some dirt faces. I know you've been waiting your whole time here on Hermitcraft just to spam those dirt faces. Jeez, no. Not at all. Right, so that one can go away. See you later. This one can go away. We've got to craft up these lapis into blocks, I think. Wolfie, thank you so much. Tango said there are 2 epics down really deep. You should find them this stream. Oh. Should I now? Am I in the right area? Is that what you're saying? Am I close by? Am I close by to them, Tango? I mean, I don't know how much more digging I'm actually going to get done here. But, yeah, we're actually going to take off from this area and go repair the pick. And you got slime chunks. You got lots of slime chunks. So apparently there's 2 epics down here though. That's kind of motivating to continue, right? But he says deep down, so I've probably got to clear all of this before we get close to them. Let's right, what one's that? For science and our fuel one. Alright, and then my backpack and we can leave. And when we come back, we will definitely get another one, because that's how this game works. When you start digging, you get one, apparently. I will put on this so I don't die horribly and painfully and make myself look like a fool. Digging stops at Y13, says Tango Tech. Oh, alright. Okay, and we're out. Ras says X, did you know that if you get the most amount of bits, you get unlimited free iron? Unlimited free iron? I mean, I'm not sure Tango can make such promises, you know. Tango, iron is a rare commodity on this server at the moment. Jeez. Look out for green cuddly teddy bears on the ledges. Do you mean creepers, sir? Man, what is up with this funky chunk loading? Right, peeps. Swim. Swim fast. Come on now, there we go. We're on the Dolphin Highway. Oh god. Where is it? I'm just going to go past it. Amazing. Ah, what? I was pretty close to it. I was thinking, like, you don't technically have to go through the ring, right? But apparently that time I did. Jeez. Oh, they got miss it. No? Okay. Okay, it must have been there. Somewhere. Doesn't this mean I've gone past it? I'm having no luck here. Well, there it is. There it is. Down here. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Come on, let's get in here. Ugh. NHO Beacon Pass. Now, do I get this back? 16 Diamond Season Pass. I think you get it back, right? There it is. There it is. That's the way it works. Sweet. Now we've got some beacon action. I think. Yep, we got that beacon action. And we get resistance as well. That's cool. So we take less damage. Pretty smart. We don't need any of this, but we do need that there. And my frames are slowly dying. That's not good. And we get healed up. Magic. Absolute magic. Nice. We don't need to be here for long at all. Fresh Pixel Twitch, as you are entertaining here as you are on YouTube. Happy to see. Oh, thank you ever so much. I'm glad you entertained on both fronts. Stop it, please, please, says Tar. Stop what? Stop streaming? Surely not. My friends play with fire says there is more sarcasm here on YouTube. It's funnier. I definitely get a bit sassy up in this place. You know, that's one of the features of the stream though. You get a little bit of sass. Ugh, there we go, right. Get wrecked. Shovel get healed. Let's read the noise in the ear. Lenrock89 is here, resubscribing for 27 months in a row. Mr. Lenrock, thank you so much for the continued support, buddy. Hope you're enjoying today's live stream. Is it me, or like, am I not doing that much damage to all of them or something? Go on, there goes the shovel. Alright, and that's it. We're pretty much done here now. That is fantastic. I'll put on my my gear, as they say. Chuck these things into here. Just doing some farming for Iskal shop. I'll collect my cut later on, Iskal. Just you wait. Oh yeah, don't want to forget about the backpack. Jeez. Oh, Iskal's in the area as well. What's a frame rate, says Rose Marine. Frames are like the amount of instances of the image on the screen that you're seeing in a second. So right now we're getting about 90 frames per second. If I look in that direction, we get about 12. So it gets a bit herky-jerky because the screen is updating the image a little less. That is essentially it right there. Right, now let's continue the swim and let's get all the way back. Nice and easy now. Whoa! Now we're going pretty much dead straight. Ah, maybe these things are actually dead straight from one another. I must always swim at an angle because my theory was that they weren't that well positioned. Brilliant. Brilliant, I guess. What's XP clumping, says Dornat. XP clumping is where your XP clumps together. So you've got multiple orbs of XP, they join together. Yay! We got a flight. Amazing. Off we go. Hatebringer says, is it the rate that people frame you for their crimes? No, it's not that sort of framing. Jeez. You should go build another shop, says Spec. And sell what? What about the gold farm that Impulse built? Can every hermit use it? I don't know. I don't use it. I'm still happy mining gold out of the ground for my projects. Ain't into these cheaty farms. They're only not cheaty when I build them. Oh, we almost landed in that cobbo. All right, my friends. Let's start digging on this side now. Okay. Remember, last time we started digging, we got something immediately. It's gonna happen again, peeps. Can you feel it? Can you feel that thing? Whatever it is. Jeez, I've forgotten what they're called. Loot crate. I don't know what it is. Epic shulker time, says Tango. Well, you know where it is, so how about you give us some hot and cold hints in chat, Tango? Yeah, we're going for the epic loot now. Is it over here? Am I hot? Am I cold? Do I need to turn to the right? Do I need to turn to the left? I mean, with all that Twitch delay, it ain't going to be too clever, is it? You have no money, you poor Giarian, says Tar. Okay. I got diamonds, jeez. I got diamonds, don't worry about that. Now, if I think like Tango, okay, and I ignore all the thoughts of TNT, if he's going down this water stream, he might have dug something off to the side and then placed one of them like nearby the stream. That's what I'm thinking. What is your Y, says Tango. My Y is 18. And there's a lot of digging here to be done. See, I'd love to do a lot more digging here, but like, I'd love to get more involved with this project, but I've sort of signed myself up for big projects at the moment, so I've got to put a lot of time in elsewhere on the server. Otherwise, this would be like perfect. If I didn't have any other big projects going on right now, I would have come over here and just dug for hours on end. So I'm hoping we get something else soon. You have to be close to something, says Humbly Bee. Well, Our rule that I was going to find something straight away has appeared to not be true, so that's the thing, I guess. Oh yeah, and there's also like a double spider spawner somewhere around here. Treasure? Question marks his dream druid. Yeah, we're kind of digging for treasure actually. Treasure that we know is somewhere in here. Mr. Zombie, get out of here, you butt. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to take my armor off so I can repair my pick better, but whatever. X, how do you know all that, says Frelicop. I say a lot of things in my streams. I don't know what the know all that you're talking about is. Sweet. Alright, here we go. I'm going to sweep all the way over to this side. Your torch spam is good, says Kevin. Thanks. My torch spam is impeccable. I guess it's kind of neat, right? I don't think there's too much going on about it. Assume he's totally digging Tango's bits, says Jota. We're digging for those bits. And we ain't finding any straight away, that's for sure. What does Tango want to do with all that cobblestone, says Hero. I don't know. I don't know what Tango's plans are for the cobble. Like I said earlier in the stream, if someone needs it though, I'm sure Tango's going to be sharing it with us. Jeez. Bit mining, says Danster. Yeah, we're bit mining. Jeez. We're the blockchain. Jorian Pruim says, they say Google knows everything. So why don't we ask him? Is Google a him? Or is it a thing? Tango put a winky face in chat. Well, now does that mean I'm close? I don't know what that means. Ah, I think the zombies are coming from up there. That is probably where the zombie came from, right? I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it like that. Just let them fall down occasionally. There's torches that are already up there, like block most of the spawns, but not all of them, I'm guessing. X, I watched the replay of your stream the other day. When you hit Z after your trident, your reaction was great. I bursted out laughing so hard. I'm glad you found it funny, man. That's good. I was doing all sorts of goofs and gaffs, I guess. Plot twist. Tango did not hide a lot of them, says Demon Strategy. And well, I found a fair few. And I've hardly done any digging over here. I've just got lucky. X, do you remember me from the stream before where you butchered my name? I mean, I butcher names all the time, so it's kind of hard to remember someone for butchering their name, right? I mean, geez, that's just a common feature. So why is this bit over here lower then? I thought that's not how it works now. Oh, I'm going to take that. And the slimes. And where does it end? Oh, it ends here, right. I mean, maybe close to one of these mine shafts would be a place that Tango could run in and, you know, break a few blocks on the wall of the mine shaft and put in a thing. A little crate box. Why can't I remember what they are? Jeez. Hello, I'm the tag. I'm watching you, says Hermitcraft tag. Oh, ow! Rude! Rude. What's up with those flowers? Are those the ones that would naturally appear there? So that don't seem normal to me. Oh, look, someone... Oh, no, that's actually just part of the mine shaft, isn't it? Shulker, says Marilyn Miner. Yeah, let's just call them shulkers, because that's technically what they are, right? I think I'm going to dig from this little point here outwards. Oh, it's so satisfying mining like this. Whizzing away all of those blocks into non-existence. Bam! Who left the gold behind? This is so therapeutic to watch, says Nitstew. Yeah, the instant mine's got its therapeutic value, hasn't it? Until the pick breaks, then it makes you antsy and angry. My favourite stream moment was in a Sunday stream and you forgot to put on your elytra twice. I mean, it would be a dirt moment, wouldn't it? It'd have to be a dirt moment. We've got a donation here, noise in the ear from Jeannie saying, Hi X, who would you work with, dead or alive, for a day? Someone like YouTube, Minecraft, or a musician or family member? I really don't. I am terrible at answering those sorts of questions. I have absolutely no idea. Work with for a day. Jeez. I really don't have an answer for you, I'm sorry. I'm just no good at those on-the-spot sort of questions. Maybe Jesus? I mean, there's someone you want to ask some questions to, you know. I ain't got a clue. It's like the old dinner guest. Dinner guest. Who would you have, like, anyone dead or alive, dinner with you? Einstein. I mean, he'd be too smart for me, you know. He'd just be saying things I couldn't understand. Oh. Isn't derp trademarked by the Dangerous Entity Relocation Professionals? Jeez. Spangleboo says maybe Jesus. Great quote. Just maybe Jesus, like out of context, like none of the other stuff is there. It's just a quote. Maybe Jesus. Hey X, are you excited for Sick of It with Carl? I can't wait. He's hilarious. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, sort of forgot about it. I mean, I know it's coming out, but it passed my mind. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that actually. Gonna be interesting to see what he does. Sounds like he's doing it without Ricky and Steven as well, which is probably good for him. There is no need for context, Spangle says. Brilliant. No need for context. Maybe Jesus. Hashtag maybe Jesus. What if you answered any question with maybe Jesus? Stupid Parrot says, X, what are we mining for? Maybe Jesus. Jack Spicer says, did find one? Question mark. Maybe Jesus. Don't think it works. I don't think it works. It doesn't make any sense. I just sound like a crazy person now. Didn't Impulse go around killing all the people on the server last season? I don't think he did. Did anyone go around killing people last season? I can't remember. But I don't think Impulse would do that. Jeez. We got noises in the ear from Fo4382 even. Subscribe with Amazon Prime. Fo, thank you so much for the subscription. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Having a good time hanging out with us. Marine Tuck is also here resubscribing. Tier 3. 2 months in a row saying, just wanted to say hello. Well, hello to you, sir. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you enjoy your stay. Let's chuck those cobbles away. Can you buy something from Scar? He's got an awesome shop, says TJ Man. I mean, those prices were a little pricey is the problem. When the prices are low, the hermits will come and they will buy. Now, there is clearly some need for more torches in this area. This is why we're scanning it. And we're out of torches. Peeps, I think that's where we're going to wrap up today's stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you had a good time. Massive thank you to everyone for coming by. I'm actually just going to log out because something is about to come and kill me. So, massive thank you to everyone for coming by today. Thanks to all the people who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered as always. I'm appreciating your support. And we shall do a raid. I've got someone picked out here first. I just want to check Discord quickly. See what's going on over there. But yeah, thanks for coming by, peeps. Alright. Sweets. I will... Yeah, we're going to raid Il Mango. That's it. Thank you, everyone. See you soon. Bye-bye.